two flight stories, both compelling with special endings. In story one, Jim O'Neill, age 65, was flying alone from Scotland to England in November 2008. As he was over England, he suddenly called on the radio, "Mayday, Mayday, I have lost my sight. I am flying blind," as because he had suffered a stroke. The air traffic controller got a hold of the military and they scrambled an RAF pilot, and he flew nearby and was able to guide Jim O'Reilly to hopefully a safe landing. In another story, in June 2004, two astronauts were launched into space on the first piloted test flight on Starliner. They had problems with Starliner and they were stranded in space station for 268 days. The Starliner developed problems and the two astronauts were now stranded. Back to the England story. The RAF pilot flew alongside Jim and guided him with voice commands to a nearby airport in England. The first two attempts to land were aborted, and on the third try, he touched down and heard the RAF pilot say, "You are safe to land." This story gave me meaning to flying blind. An ambulance drove Jim to the local hospital and he was treated there. Meanwhile, back in space, the two astronauts were stranded, as I had said, and NASA used a new space launch of a manned rocket to bring them back to Earth. Instead of a safe to land, parachutes were deployed and it splashed down off the coast of Florida. The capsule was met by dolphins and a rescue vehicle. The two astronauts were driven also to a hospital to be checked out. Now, back in England, Jim was treated for his stroke, and his son said he is regaining his sight. He thanked the air traffic controller for his fast reaction and scrambling a pilot, an RAF pilot, who guided him to a safe landing. For the astronauts, after being checked out in the hospital, Barry, that is Butch Wilmore, made the following statement. Before leaving the space station, he said, "It's my bond in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ." On the ground, Wilmore continued with this statement. He is working out his plan, that is Jesus working out his plan and his purposes for his glory throughout all of humanity, and how he plays into our lives, which is significant and important. I understand that he's at work in all things, some good, go to Hebrews 11, and some things not so good. But it's all working out for his good, for all those that believe, and that's the answer. In closing, these two stories tell us to heed the voice of our commander, Jesus, to lead us to our eternal home. Let's hear the voice of Jesus Christ say, as he guides us, we will seemingly hear him say, "You are safe to land in paradise." I am looking forward to hearing that same voice say, "You are safe to land in paradise." Aren't you? God bless you and have a good week.